sometimes these politicians drive me nuts, man. It's not strong to have the nuclear option on the table. If I'm the president, I say, of course the nuclear option isn't on the table. I'm not going to drop a nuclear bomb on a country that didn't attack us. What are you, nuts? No, that's not on the table. Yeah, okay, well, if Bush is going to go that far, you know what? Okay, then that's it. You know what else is on the table? We go in there, we send in, we do a draft, get as many Americans as we can. We outnumber them. They have 68 million people in Iran. We have 300 million people here. We get a draft, and we have far superior technology. Firebomb the whole country. Kill as many Iranian civilians as possible. Try to kill maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 million Iranians. If nuclear weapons are on the table, why isn't that on the table? Then everything's on the table, right? Let's kill them all. Of course that's not on the table, because that's not freaking rational. And neither is dropping a nuclear weapon on a country that can't defend itself. That's nuts. We can do so many things. We can do bone-crushing sanctions, right? We can shut the country down.
Well,
we can do 100 million things, but we cannot be barbaric. We will not murder your civilians.
Well, we can't.
I mean, to say that we might, okay, then all right. Yes, another option on the table is to become like Hitler and do a genocide of the Iranians. It's on the table because we're strong. Democrats, are you going to be pussies? Are you going to say, hey, you're not as strong as we are on the Republican side. We will kill every Iranian. Oh, you will look at the weak Democrats. They can't protect you. They won't take the option of Iranian genocide off the table. Oh, they're weak. You see how weak they are?
Well, it's a telling response to me that shows his lack of sophistication, his lack of understanding of nuance of pretty much anything. He thinks that exactly that if you compromise our ability to use nuclear weapons in any way, shape, or form, you've somehow undermined your own credibility and that you appear weak. I also have not seen a definitive story, and I'm sure there are some, and I'm sure I've just missed it, of, we talk about we're not talking about nuclear bombs like we used on Hiroshima or Nagasaki. We're talking about nuclear bombs, what are called bunker buster nuclear bombs, like precision nuclear bombs.
No, Ben, don't even get into that.
No, I understand. What I want to see is the story because there is a story of what those are. I mean, because the idea is that they would penetrate deep into the ground, and that's where the nuclear explosion would be. Is there no radiation?
No. But did you read the Cy Hirsch piece? In the Cy Hirsch piece, he says it. The nuclear experts say this talk of light nuclear weapons or bunker busters are nonsense. What's going to happen is you're going to drop a nuclear bomb, and there's going to be radiation everywhere. And what happened during the White House meeting where the nuclear experts, tried to explain that to the White House? The inside sources tell the New Yorker that the White House officials shouted down the nuclear experts. Oh, no, it'll be easy. It won't really go all over the place. It'll be limited damage with these nuclear weapons. And the experts are like, but we built the bombs. We know. No. It's not going to be limited. It's nuclear.
No, I just want to see nothing but a scientific piece on that. And I read the Cy Hirsch piece, and that's the point I was making. It's inconceivable. I mean, maybe it won't be the same as Nagasaki or Hiroshima, so it'll only be 40% that bad.
But I'm not entertaining that conversation. It will be bad as Hiroshima. It will be bad as Nagasaki, because that's what the experts tell us.
It's a conversation.
They're starting a false conversation about whether these are nuclear light, like they did with torture light.
I think this is where you drive people away. I think it's an incredibly important conversation to have, because the relevant thing is that of course it can't be limited, and of course there won't be no damage at all. And what should be pointed out, as I made a number up, if the damage were 40% of Hiroshima or Nagasaki, you were going to kill 40,000 Iranian children. There's a number associated with that. There is no way that we have developed nuclear weapons that explode underground and fissionable nuclear material just sort of sits 200 feet under the earth. It does not happen. It is inconceivable. And the only way to fight them on that is with facts. That always is the best way to fight them.